Hello, everyone, and good evening to you. Well, I want to welcome you to another video tutorial on the AUDUSD. And in this video, I will be taking you through my thought process on what my expectations is going to be like for this pair. Well, while scrolling through my watch list, I saw a structure here on the daily time frame, which looks a little bit familiar with something I think we could take advantage of a trading opportunity as price action evolved into a bearish continuation pattern. When we look at what is happening here on the daily time frame, we will notice that price action has been on a long-term bearish momentum since the beginning of the year. And as a result of this, I was able to connect a series of lower highs here to give us that resultant bearish trend line that has been guiding price movement to the downside. In fact, I have a couple of bearish trend line here. I have the major trend line, which is the tick one on your screen, and the temporary one, which is the dotted line on your screen. Now, if we fast forward into what has been happening in the last couple of months, we can see that the 0.6700 level has been a major determinant of price action. And what do I mean by this is a major determinant of price action? Well, if we look at what has been happening around this area, we can see out the 0.6700 level at one point in time in the month of July has been serving as a buying niche for participants in this market. We saw price come back into that structure again during the early days of the month of September, but the buying momentum from this area wasn't strong enough as we finally saw the breakdown of the 0.6700 level during the month of September to incite a further plunge of price to the downside. And since then, price has been trading right below that structure, emphasizing the strength of the sellers at this point. But during the course of last week's trading session, we saw a situation where an engulfing candle sprang out of the 0.65100 level to give us a bullish signal at that point. And matter of fact, if we look at what happened here in the month of October, we saw the structure here serving as a demand zone as every attempt by the sellers to push price further to the downside was met with strong resistance from the buyers. And if we look at the structure very well, we can see that following this impulsive move, we have a structure here that looks more like a reversal pattern in the form of perhaps a head and shoulder pattern, leading out to the breakout of the neckline area, the 0.65100 level, to incite a trend continuation to the upside. So before I go into the details of what my expectations are during the new week, well, I want to share with you what I was able to pull out on the economic calendar. And this is what I found here. As we can see, on Tuesday, we have the RBA meeting minutes coming up. It's also a high impact event. And then we have on Thursday, we have the employment change and the unemployment rate also coming up, a very strong high impact event as well. And then for the USD, we have the retail sales on Wednesday, and I think that is all for the week. We have Wednesday, Tuesday, and Thursday looking out for this major event coming up. And definitely, we are going to be seeing the reflection of our participants in this market are anticipating this event in the form of price action. So, going back into the daily time frame, what I will be looking forward to during the new week is that first of all, we need to be very patient at this point, and what we need to do here is to um, be patient enough to see how price action will relate with the 0.6700 level. And as you can see here, that level also shares a confluence with the bearish trend line that has been holding by bearish pressure since the beginning of the year. And this area was also broken during the month of September. And from a technical standpoint, whenever we have a breakdown of structure, we expect that one point in time price might likely come back to do the retest of structure, probably to send price going to the downside. So that's the first scenario I'm going to be looking forward to, a possible selling pressure right below this level to send price crashing to the downside. And the second scenario I will be looking forward to is a situation where we will be having a bullish rectangular pattern or a trend continuation pattern around here, evolving into the breakout retest of structure to send price going to the upside. So these are the two scenarios I want to be looking forward to during the new week. And another thing I want to share with you here is the reversal pattern that we saw here, that is this area below the 0.65100 level, where that level at the 0.651 area is serving as the neckline of that structure. And for me at this point, this is more or less like a strong reversal pattern. And if price breaks out of the neckline, we expect at one point in time, price might likely come back to do a retest of that neckline area to incite a trend continuation to the upside. So even though we see selling pressure right below the 0.6700 level around here, respecting that bearish trend line, and we join the decline to the downside, we must be very careful to protect our position. As price action moves in our direction, we want to continue to move our stop loss accordingly to protect our position against any sudden pullback that might likely happen at this point. So as long as price move in our direction right into the 0.65100 level, we want to move our stop loss, lock in some profits, and let's see how price action will relate to the structure here. Are we going to be having a situation where we will be seeing a reversal pattern around this area in the form of buying pressure on lower time frame to send price going to the upside, or are we going to be having a breakdown retest of that structure to finally send price crashing to the downside at this point? So these are the scenarios we are going to be looking forward to at the beginning of the week. Be rest assured that I will be jumping in the comment section of this video to give you an update of what my expectations are after monitoring how participants in this market will be relating to the current structure around here during the early hours of the new week. If this video has been of immense help in making your individual decision on the AUDUSD, kindly support this project by clicking the like button. You would also want to follow me on my TradingView platform at Dark Sherry so that you don't miss out on the regular updates I normally share in the comment section of every video. Thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you right here in the comment section of this video on Monday as we get prepared to take advantage of a trading opportunity. Do have a wonderful night rest, and good night to you.